Hello guys, now I am going to tell this spooky story. So let's get started. So long time ago, there was a small village. So there were so many people in that village. In that village, there was a boy who lived his father, and his father was a farmer, and there was a girl named Kiran. She lived with her mom. Karan and Kiran, they both loved each other. They used to meet every day and they were so happy. And on the other hand, in that village, there was a landlord, means the headman of this village. He used to live alone in his palace, you can say Haveli, and his palace was so old, ancient, old, like Haveli. So he had, like, landlord had some villagers in his Haveli, and they give service to landlord. But landlord was alone, so he was fond of reading spooky books. He used to read spooky books every night. So one day, on moonlight day, on moonlight night, like it means moonlight night, it means Amawas night. So on moonlight night, landlord was in his room and he was reading spooky books. All of a sudden, a bad evil possessed that landlord, and he became a ghost, and he looked so ugly. That time there were 5 villagers in his Haveli. So he killed all of them, and in the morning again he became a normal person. So many villagers came in the morning and they took those bodies to the cremation ground and they were buried. After that, landlord again hired some villagers to give him service. So again, like 5 villagers came and they started working in his Haveli. And by this way, landlord killed so many villagers. But the problem was, not even single villager can deny that, sir, I can't do work in your Haveli, because that landlord was the owner of all whole village. So one day, Karan and Kiran, they were sitting at their farm, in their field, and they were having lots of fun. They were talking about, okay, we will marry and we will live our life happily, and they were so much happy. And in the evening, end of the day, Kiran and Karan, they went to their respective home. So one day, landlord sent a message to Kiran's mom that, I need your daughter to work in my Haveli. So Kiran's mother, she, like, got scared. She got sad that, oh my God, now landlord is going to hire my daughter, and so many villagers have died in his Haveli. So what will happen with my daughter? Oh my God. So Kiran's mom told her daughter that, my dear, you have to go to landlord's Haveli to work. Kiran said to her mom, "Mom, I don't want to work. Please don't send me over there." But her mother said to Kiran that, "Yeah, but I don't want you to go to Haveli and work. But it is our tradition. We can't deny. We can't say that I'm not going to work in the Haveli because he is the king of this village. So we have to go there. It is our responsibility to take care of a landlord." So after being convinced, Kiran agreed and she said, "Okay, mom, from tomorrow I will go." So next morning, Kiran went to Haveli and she worked. But that night, nothing happened to Kiran, and landlord gave her so many things in return. So she was quite happy. She came to home and she told her mom that, "Mom, I was given so many things by landlord and landlord is so happy." So her mother also smiled. She said, "Okay, thank you." Then Kiran immediately went to Karan, and Karan was in his field and she narrated each and everything. That day, Kiran was so happy, ecstatic. Karan said, "Oh my God, but have you heard that so many people have been killed in in the in the landlord's Haveli? So you should not go there." Kiran said, "Oh, don't worry. I don't scared. Let it be. I am a brave girl. I can fight with anyone. So don't worry. And Karan, I know your condition. So don't worry. I will give you so many things. Whatever I get from the landlord, so I will definitely give you as well. So don't worry. And I will meet you every day, end of the day." So Karan was sad and he denied lots of time, but she didn't listen to Karan. She said, "No, no, let me work over there, and don't worry, I love you too much. So soon I am going to tell my mom that I love Karan, so she will definitely fix our marriage." Karan said, "Okay." So guys, next day again Kiran went to Haveli and she worked and she got so many things from there, but nothing happened to Kiran. And this on this day again Kiran went to Karan and she told everything, and she told, "Today, Karan, actually today I figured out one thing, that landlord is scared of fire. When today, like last night when I went to his room and I lit the candle, immediately asked me to blow out the candle, and he was shivering. So immediately I blew out the candle." So Karan said, "How come, how come landlord is scared of fire? What is the reason behind it?" Kiran said, "I don't know, but yeah, he was shivering when I lit the candle." Karan tried a lot to figure out, but he couldn't understand. And third day, when Kiran went to Haveli, and it was night time, it was thundering, it was raining, and it was a moonlight. So Kiran was alone in the Haveli, and the landlord, he was in his room and he was reading those ghost books. And immediately a bad evil came and it possessed landlord, and landlord became a horrific person, a horrible person. It means he became a ghost. Kiran was in the kitchen. She was preparing dinner. So when Kiran went to his room to ask for dinner, she saw landlord. He was not a landlord. He was something else. he was looking weird. He was looking horrible. Seeing landlord, she started screaming. She just ran away from there. But landlord, he started following her. The main gate of the Haveli closed by itself, and she started screaming a lot. Please save my life, please save me. There is a ghost in this Haveli, there is a ghost in the Haveli. So some of the passerby heard her voice, and they went there, and they went inside, and she told them, "Yeah, let's go from here, otherwise that ghost will kill us." Those, like, there were four villagers, they said, "Oh, go, just show me where is the ghost. This is the landlord's Haveli, and let's show me, uh, let's go and show me where is the ghost." And those people didn't listen to her, and they went inside, and they were killed by that ghost. And after that, that ghost, like, caught Kiran, and he started choking Kiran. She tried a lot. She tried a lot to save her from the ghost. She was thinking about her life with Karan. She uh, missed her mom, and she missed everyone. And that time she was crying. Some tears were coming out of the eyes. But that ghost, like, killed Kiran, and she died. Next morning, when all the villagers got to know that, oh, Kiran was died, and so many, like, four villagers were died. So what happened? Then all the villagers, like, started cursing that landlord. But landlord, he said, "It is not my fault, I didn't do anything." But villagers said, "No, so many people have been killed in your Haveli. Why it is happening here?" He said, "I don't know, but yeah, if you complain against me, so I will not let you live in this village." Karan was totally, like, devastated. He was so much sad, and he said, "Sir, from now onward, I will work in your Haveli." Landlord said, "Okay, so from tomorrow, you will have to come to my Haveli and work." So Karan started working in his Haveli, and on moonlight night, when Karan was preparing dinner and he was in his room, he was reading spooky books. He became a horrible person, and he became a ghost. And Karan went to his room, and he saw real face of the landlord, and landlord was a ghost that time, and he started fighting with Karan. And he and that ghost caught the Karan, and he started killing. That time Karan, like, recalled that, okay, Kiran was saying that he is scared of fire. So luckily he had a matchbox in his pocket, and anyhow he managed to took out the matchbox, and he lit the matchbox. And as soon as Karan lit the matchbox, ghost started shivering, and he started running here and there. And but Karan was fully prepared for this. He, like, spread some kerosene in his room, and he lit his room, and his room started burning a lot. And in this room, that landlord was burnt. In the morning, Karan told everything, that yes, he was not a landlord, he was a ghost. So today I took a revenge uh, of my Kiran. And I took revenge for all the villagers who were died here. Then all the villagers appreciated Karan, but Karan was not happy. He was sad, and Karan became alone. So guys, I created one story. I created this fake story. I didn't have any idea about this story. However, I created because I know how to create any story. I know how to ask question. I know how to speak in English. So guys, if you also want to become fluent English, if you also want to learn, and if you also want to speak English like me, so of course you can comment me. I will help you, and of course I will guide you how to practice in English and how to become a perfect speaker. So this is a language, and earlier I was also confused like you, but now I can speak by my practice. So of course I will tell you each and everything. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. I will meet you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.